Hi, we're here at Bread's Bakery in Union Square, and I'm here with the head baker, Darwin Castillo. He's going to show us how they make apple challah, which is something that's available for this Jewish New Year season, available for pre-order here at the famous Bread's Bakery. Darwin, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
So, this is the special challah, apple challah. This is the first time you guys are having this?
We have had this over the years. Every year we just try to make it slightly different, always better, of course. And today I'm going to show you what I created this year.
All right, so let's get started.
Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start by mixing our cinnamon into the sliced apples.
All right.
I'm gonna take a glove.
Can you show the camera? That's the cinnamon mixed into the apple.
So we have cinnamon into the sliced apples. So we're gonna mix it up. This is a quick step.
So what's the idea here? You want these essentially soaked in cinnamon?
So these apples were sliced this morning, and they were. I added sugar this morning into them. I let them rest for about 4 to 6 hours to get some of the water out of the apples, so it doesn't affect too much the final item. If it has too much water, then what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be hard for the dough to get baked.
Got
so
it.
you want to soak some of that water. So, and the cinnamon will do that too. It will soak some of that leftover water from the apples.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna.
You can smell the cinnamon. It is amazing.
Yes, it's great.
And what kind of apples are these?
So these are Granny Smith apples.
Granny Smith apples.
Yes.
Okay.
Granny
Excellent.
Smith apples. Yes. We're gonna continue by adding our almond cream in the dough. So this is the basically challah dough. This is made out of all-purpose flour, a high gluten flour as well. It has, of course, eggs, oil, yeast, and so on. Yes. So this dough was made earlier today. As you can see, it's ready to go. I already cheated earlier. So I'm gonna add the almond cream in the center.
So this is almond cream?
This is almond cream. This is
Okay.
made out of butter, sugar, rum, liquid eggs, almond flour,
Wow.
and a little bit of all-purpose flour.
Okay.
Yes. So you're gonna start by adding it in the center. You wanna make sure you add a lot of cream in it.
So it's super sweet for the Jewish New Year.
Okay. So we have our dough, almond cream. Now we're gonna add the sliced apples with cinnamon. We add a lot of apples in it.
Right. So you have
A
to be
lot of
careful not to add too much, right? Or does it matter? The more
It's
the merrier.
never too much. The more the better.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Got it.
We're not gonna seal the whole thing. We're gonna kind of leave it open so it comes out like a roast at the end of the bake.
Wow.
Yes. I'm gonna take it, gonna fold it, gonna hold the apples there. So we have our poached apple here. They are poached in syrup with cinnamon and liquor.
Wow.
Yes. So you're gonna take this. These are very moist, so we don't want this to prevent the dough from being baked.
Okay.
So if we leave it like this, too much moist for the dough to absorb. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll it in the cinnamon, just slightly, dust it off. Then we're gonna put it in the center. You're gonna take it. You're gonna roll it over. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Once you're here, take this part here, take it down there, and then it goes
Wow.
in the ring previously coated with oil.
And it fits perfectly.
It fits perfectly. The whole idea of using this ring is so that those layers don't open.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to give a nice shape of it.
Got it.
And you see what I meant by not sealing it?
Yes.
You want to be able to see what's going on in
See
there.
the pieces. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll get a close-up of this so people can see your talent at rolling the,
Yes.
the dough.
Yes. Let's do it. Take it.
Now, we're almost at Rosh Hashanah. How many apple challahs do you think you've made at this point?
I lose track of it. We
Okay.
make
You
thousands
lose track.
of them. We
Thousands,
make a
wow.
lot of them. Yeah, we don't have a number. We just
Okay.
make.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's we have a big demand of them.
Right.
Yes.
When did you come up with this idea? What time of year was it? How far in advance?
It takes a while to create these things. So I started doing the testing 6 months ago.
6 months
Yeah,
ago.
it takes some time to get the recipes right.
Right.
Yes. Last one.
So you dip it in the cinnamon, and
Dip
then
it in the
you put it
cinnamon.
at the end. It looks like you put the apple in the
Yeah, in
end?
the big
Okay.
end or beginning, I think it's
Either one.
Yeah, either one. Yes. I'm righty, so I start here. If you're lefty, you can start on the other
Okay.
side. Yes.
And then at the end, you just
At the end, you just kind of pull it a little bit, go below so it doesn't come off,
got it.
and then
All
once
right.
it's there, put it there. What I was
Beautiful.
going to mention to you is that the same syrup we poach the apples in is used to glaze them at the end of the bake. So you get
Wow.
more of that flavor.
Okay.
Yes,
Love it.
great. So these are, as you can see, done. They are ready to go into the proofer. We're gonna put them in the proofer at a temperature of 80 degrees. We're gonna proof them for about 2 to 3 hours, and then we're gonna bake them.
2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours, and then bake them. This is how they look after they're proofed and ready to go in the oven. So as you can see, they have double in size. See?
And what is proofing exactly?
Proofing exactly means, so there is a lot going on in the dough. So enzymes activate this whole thing. So proofing basically means, how can I explain to you? It has to double in size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
like
it.
If it doesn't proof, then it's something wrong with the dough.
It's like prep work before you put it in the oven.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So this is ready to go in the oven. Let me put them in the oven.
Okay.
So it's been 35 minutes thus far. Gonna check them out. Oh, they look good. They look ready.
Wow.
So we're gonna take them to the table.
Okay.
They're done, and they're pretty cool to remove the rings now. So we're gonna remove the rings.
Ooh. It's like magic.
It is magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so once we remove the rings, we're gonna add the syrup I was mentioning before.
Ooh.
So you're gonna take the syrup.
Oh, right. This is the same syrup that you use for the poaching of the eggs?
Yes.
Okay.
The apples.
Oh, and I see a cinnamon stick in
So
there.
you see a cinnamon stick in there? I leave it in there so it gets more flavor.
Okay.
So we're gonna dip the broch. Gonna take it, gonna glaze it. Wanna put a lot of syrup so it goes inside those layers. So, should we slice them?
Yeah, let's slice them.
Okay, so let's take one. Now take it. I like to slice from the center so you can
Okay.
see what's going on inside.
So we're going to cut that apple in half. Okay.
Yes, yes. So, I'm gonna slice it. And this is how it looks in the inside.
Wow, let's get a close-up of that. That is beautiful. Show the camera. So you can see the apple in the center and those layers that
Yes.
we were making before right on
Yes,
top.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the apple challah.
Okay.
So, would you like to try some?
Yeah, let's try it.
The whole idea of this apple in the center is also so everyone gets a
everyone gets a
tiny
piece
bit
of
of
it.
it. Yes.
Like a piece of the pie, except
Correct.
piece of the challah.
Please
All
help
right.
yourself.
Let's see.
I see this.
This looks great. All right, I'm going to try the apple challah. Got to get a little bit of bread and a little bit of apple.
What do you think?
So soft, delicious, sweet. Perfect for a sweet new year.